They've battled all regular season in the competitive Conference USA, and now it's time to crown a champion. The Conference USA Conference Championship game. We're in Fifth Third Stadium, the home of the Kennesaw State Owls, as we'll see the number 24th ranked team in the country, the Florida International Panthers, taking on another Conference USA team, the Kennesaw State Owls. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the Conference Championship trophy. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. Play action here on first down. Makes the grab. It's Bullock. Breaks into the clear. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
One play and they're already past the 40. First and 10. Takes off in a bootleg. He lets it go on the move. Ball is incomplete. A lot of heat on that throw. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Linebacker shifting around now. Dropping back. It's Williams. The sure hands. It's Moss. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down of 44.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And here comes a deep shot. Pass caught. Can he get in? Brought down enough for a first and goal.
Chris, we've talked about this guy all week. We sat down with him yesterday in the production meeting. He had that look in his eye that he thought he might have a big day. And, man, is he off to a good start. Play after play, matchup after matchup. This guy puts the ball right on the money to give them big yards through the air.
Ball back at the 6 for second and goal off that loss. Line for the end zone, running it right up the gut. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Nice job by this defense on that second down, so we now have third down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4-down situation. They need to put...
And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
This just goes to show you everybody makes mistakes. This quarterback is looked and viewed as one of the top quarterbacks in the entire country. But even he makes a poor decision, puts the ball into coverage, and he throws an interception here early in the game.
Backed up at the 1, he's going to throw it. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Pass complete, and second down now. And he'll set up to throw. Looking to make a big play downfield. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but a little early nerves on the part of that receiver.
Well-designed play here on this dagger route. Looked like everything was in play. Unfortunately, the timing off between the quarterback and that vertical seam.
Interesting play call here. Third and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. That's a crucial first down. They're no longer backed up against their own goal line. First out of the 13. Caught over the middle. It's Owens.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
Second down after that completion. Looking to throw. It's Jenkins. Running back has it on a screen now. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. And they pick up the first on the ground. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. That's an important first down on that running play.
Well, they get the first down here, Chris, and look at them. They're already at the line of scrimmage, getting the call from the sideline. They're ready to go.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. A play action, looking to throw. He lets it rip. He makes the grab. And they're finally able to bring him down. That's a big momentum play to wrap up the first quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job in the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
Caught behind the line. It's Dawson. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going. And it's a nice job of his defense to prevent a big play.
Makes the grab. It's Lewis. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. And they keep this 11-play drive going. It's 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Able to convert on 3rd. Sets him up now. First down to the 22.
Here's a great example of a back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. He got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
Dropping back, it's Jenkins. Defense is coming after him. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Third down after that running play. Can he make it to the marker? Stopped on 3rd for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
4th down. He's throwing for it. Looking to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Breaks into the open. Past the 50. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, what a grab! And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Kennesaw State. And a touchdown to big tight end. We're seeing it more and more on Saturdays and Sundays, Kirk.
Well, the tight end saying, hey, guys, don't forget about me. Don't forget I'm a pretty good player, too. All the attention being put on the wide receivers out on the perimeter. It's going to make this defense have to focus on the interior, making sure where that tight end is and trying to slow him down.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to pass. It's Jenkins. Lets it go quickly. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there, maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Moves out of the pocket. Escapes the pocket. The pickup is 9, so it sets up a 3rd and 1 now. Here comes the up-tempo offense. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Looking to scramble. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Oh, this is a great job here. Looks downfield, nobody open, takes off and tries to use his legs to go for it. And gets to the sidelines, gets out of bounds, avoids the hit, and most importantly, he got that first down.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking for his back. Grab down the middle. It's Owens. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
And the point after is right down the middle. The PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Short pass finds the tight end. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Scanning the field. It's Williams. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the 1st down. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play.
Timeout, Kennesaw State.
Check this out. Offense going for it inside their own 40. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Oh, that one's picked off. Oh, he's bringing it back. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the 1st half clock. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. The offense able to fall on the football, lucky to maintain possession there. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. We'll see if they can overcome the sack. 2nd and very long. On the move now. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time, before he could get out, they keep him to a short gain.
Now it's third down and long. They would hate to waste this great field position. Gets rid of it on the move. Catch made by the tight end. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal.
What a great route here by this tight end on third down, and the quarterback does a smart thing by looking for the big fella. Who's your best friend on third down? Of course, the tight end, and now we've got 1st and goal.
And they're trying to punch it in here.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
It's now 3rd and goal.
The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. He missed it, and the game is still tied up. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to pass. It's Jenkins. The pocket breaking down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
He went backwards on first down, so 2nd and long from the 24. Looking for a man. Pressure is coming. They got him again. He's like a statue back there.
Because that's another sack for this guy. That's back-to-back plays. This guy's been able to get to this quarterback. Man, he is in a zone and feeling good right now. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm either rolling away from that guy or you got to think about double-teaming him just to keep him out of the backfield.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Sacked on back-to-back plays.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris, is people like to say this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time, the defensive line just came right in, expecting the pass, and blew up the play.
Here comes the Owls offense back out there. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete. So 2nd and 10 here as they try to stay out of 3rd and long here in this tie game in the 3rd quarter. Looking for a gap. It's Bennett.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Williams. Throws to the tight end. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. Could take it all the way. Across midfield. At the 30 now. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Florida International. A long-distance defensive touchdown. Wow.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Wallace. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. With the catch, it's Rodgers. They bring him down after a short gain there. Pass caught, 2nd down now. Offense looking to throw the ball. Turns it loose downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
The defense has got to do a better job of communicating. That is a wide-open receiver. They catch a break by an errant throw by the quarterback.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. And they hand it off to the back. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a 1st down.
You know, even though these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
They bring him down to the 32-yard line. 2nd down after that run on the previous play.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Running back with the football. Makes the catch for the defense. Breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain. A gain sets up a 3rd down play. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. He's got the 1st and still going. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield of the 41. 1st and 10 now for the offense.
Well, the defense better start adjusting and realizing the RPO is coming at them. Feels like they're just sitting back, worried about the potential big play through the air. Meanwhile, this offense is running the ball right down their throat.
Second down after that previous play. RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Dropping back. It's Williams. Quick throw over the middle. Catch made in space. Look out. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score to be 1st down. This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. 11th play of the drive coming up. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Kennesaw State. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies and provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. quarterback now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He escapes the pocket. The receiver makes the catch.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Moves out of the pocket. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Boy, great recognition here by the quarterback, recognizing zone defense. Initially didn't have anybody open, but I love he's able to show that he's got enough athletic ability to get outside of the pocket and be able to make that nice.
To the right side. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, is it just me, or is it a little bit strange that this offense continues to give this back the football, especially late in the game? He's got under 10 yards rushing in this game, hasn't been able to get anything going. It might be time to pivot and try something else.
Back to pass. It's Jenkins. Caught over the middle. It's Lewis. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Here we go now, a crucial play for both sides. They'll set up at 3rd and 4. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off. They move the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs.
Boy, how many times do we see this late in a 4th quarter? You know the pass rush is going to be there. They're getting after him. They're getting upfield. They get a great push. But what do they create? Space in lanes, and he takes off and picks up a 1st down.
Quarterback operating an empty set. First down, looking to throw the football. The sure hands, it's Dawson. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. But crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Grab down the middle. It's Perry. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a 1st down.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not in sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down. To throw, it's Jenkins. He's running out of time here. Caught near the sticks. It's Owens. Touchdown, FIU. They take the lead in the final minute.
Chris, I thought we might be headed to overtime here, but this offense would not be denied. Outstanding execution, and they take the lead. Now it's all about, can their defense hold on to see if they can get this win.
No problem with the PAT right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Moss. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. A conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? Looking to pass here on second down. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. He could go. At the 20. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, you're probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing him the game.
And the quarterback just kneels down. Talk about a perfect end to the regular season, becoming champions of Conference USA. They've achieved a goal. They've made their case. Now it's going to come down to what the committee decides to do to see if they're going to get that college football playoff invite. And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.